way a lot, so
Okay,
does
so
that
tell
matter?
me that, yeah. Because I'm used to shooting it from the other direction, so I forget. I appreciate you letting us do the video. And you're right, you got the perfect feet.
I got ugly feet.
They are not ugly feet.
I got the feet, but that's be a bit beautiful. My feet, they make a beautiful video. Tell me the truth.
No, that's true. But they are not ugly, they are just neglected, let's say.
I got some ugly feet.
Well, they're gonna look and feel better when we're done here. All right, so let's just trim this off and I'll smooth it out with that. Now, do you do anything at home for this callus? Like a pumice stone or?
I have one of those, it's an egg and it has a little
The
grater.
pet egg?
Yeah.
Great. So I would say use that on this once or twice a week.
Oh, okay.
And so it doesn't get so thick that it cracks, because we've got a lot of little cracks
Mm-hmm.
in the callus.
Mm.
And if we can keep the callus a little bit thinner,
Uh-huh.
those cracks will go away. Like right there. It's just that it's a little bit too thick.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. And I would do it when the skin is dry, even though it says to do it when it's wet.
Hmm.
To me, a patient finally said to me, well, wouldn't that be like trying to sand wet wood? And I thought, you know, they're right. And
Mhm.
so I now tell patients to use those things, those types of things,
Mm-hmm.
when the skin is dry instead of wet. Let's just smooth that out a little bit. Is that hurt or tickle?
No, tickle.
You get pedicures, but I don't like to do that. Why not?
Oh, I've had a couple of friends who have gotten horrible infections.
From pedicures?
Mm-hmm. And I always think, you know,
Daughter has a place there that she's renting with plenty of room, and then my son has a 2-year-old that I want to see.
What part of California?
Ojai and
Oh, beautiful.
Palm Springs. Yeah.
Oh, Ojai is so beautiful.
Yeah.
In Palm Springs, I think you'll find half of Minnesota over the age of
Oh, yeah.
75 will be in Palm Springs with you. So you have a 2-year-old grandson
Uh-huh.
that,
I've seen him, but not very much, so.
well, yeah, because it's been 2 years since COVID started.
Yeah.
So I guess that Uber thing at LAX was like a nightmare the first few days. By the time I got there, I waited about 5 minutes for my car.
Isn't that terrific?
It was nice. And the driver said he liked it a lot better too.
What airline did you fly out there on?
Delta.
Yeah, Delta is actually the best airline
There's no good airline.
that I've flown on recently. Well, of all.
Yeah. Oh, the American ones.
So things have been going good?
Yeah, can't
Busy?
complain. Very busy. Yeah. And some interesting stuff walking in the door. So, you know, not every day is the same. Yeah.
So, are most of your new clients,
Mm-hmm.
or
Patients.
patients, whatever you call them,
Mm-hmm.
are like, I bet like mine, that it was, the new ones come from existing ones.
Mostly now, yes,
Yeah.
because all of the major health systems have hired their own, so their doctors are not allowed to refer here anymore.
Really?
Yeah. So almost all of our new patients are word of mouth, and a couple of chiropractors or physical therapists that we work closely with.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's kind of a
That's good.
shame.
That's good.
Well, yeah, except that, 20 years of cultivating relationships with these primary care doctors, and then they all got bought up by the big systems,
Yeah.
and now they can't refer here anymore.
Because they got their own.
Anyway, we're still busy, and it's good,
Okay.
so, all right, that should feel a lot better. Thank you for letting me video that at all.
Oh, really? Oh. I'll tell them that because they were just horrified. The one goes and gets pedicures all the time. I couldn't stand looking at them myself.
They're pretty hardy. I've never had an instrument break in my hands like that.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, I can feel that one now. It didn't like this. He is a friend of mine too.
Oh, good.
She's
Here.
a,
Do you want that? Can frame it, or
pardon?
you could frame it, or make some jewelry out of it, or.
Oh.
These nails look like they haven't been cut in a long time. Well, we're here once a month, and so hopefully you're not going to be here all that long, but.
I'm not.
Yeah.
My wife used to do it.
Okay. And what happened?
No, I ain't been there in a while. She moved away from me.
Oh. Sorry.
We separated, but we sit together. She said she cut my teeth till they turn over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you happen to be here next month, I would say definitely come in again, and we'll get these looking even a little bit. Does this hurt when you walk on it if it gets too thick?
No,
Okay.
in fact, I've forgotten all about the callus. Oh, callus, oh yeah, that's right, again, callus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that.
I don't have something like that, do I?
You do not. You have no calluses on your feet.
Huh.
I get callus because it's protecting, right? It's that's why I thought.
Nah. I mean, that sounds good, but the truth is, you get the callus because this spot just has too much pressure on it.
Oh, really?
And when the skin gets a lot of pressure, it gets thick.
Okay. I get that.
That has to hurt as you're walking. And I'm sure you do a lot of walking during the day, yeah? The nail is kind of loose like that. You see it moving? It just means that it's not attached to the skin anymore. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because you're going somewhere warm with beaches, I'm just gonna trim this off in little pieces here. And we'll just get off whatever isn't attached. Am I hurting?
No, it just feels weird.
It feels weird, yeah. But the skin underneath is just all toughened up like regular skin, so it won't be sensitive at all. So,
going to the spa.
Sort of. And the new nail will grow back, and it'll grow back just fine. Now, if the peanut gallery is gonna lose it, you need to go outside.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
The part that's attached, that is painful to pull out, correct?
Yeah, it would be. So are you guys headed for this nice warm beach vacation?
Mexico,
Nice.
Playa.
Del Carmen?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are headed to Playa. Hopefully, it'll be a good, relaxing vacation. After we eat latkes. What about you? Are you going anywhere?
I am not. Did that hurt or did that phone scare you?
Did hurt a little.
It hurt a little? Okay. So, there's just like a little teeny bit still attached there. But the new nail is, let's make sure we still got you in
I
frame
mean,
there.
if we would, let's say hypothetically speaking, if we
Mhm.
were to numb him up
No,
and pull up, no, we
No,
don't need to do that?
don't need to do that.
Oh.
Okay. Beautiful.
Perfect.
I think you're rid of it.
I think you'll be going home a couple pounds lighter today, huh?
I think so. Oh, my word, my daughters will be very. Now, do I have a fungus?
It doesn't look like it to me.
Oh, thank goodness. She really kind of scared me, and I thought, my word, and I didn't want to go. They said, for goodness sakes, go get a pedicure if you, because I said, well, I called you and you were taking.
We'll just get this file or trimmed down for you, and it should make it a little more comfortable. And again, you have this because of your flat foot, and every time you toe off, you kind of go swoosh right on that toe, and this gets rubbed between the ground and the bone underneath. Now, and as long as you're young and you can reach this and you can see what you're doing, you can do this at home too. But always make sure that you've got some like antibiotic ointment like Neosporin at home, because you will eventually cut yourself. And you can see there's little dots inside here, and I should be able to see, let me just move that a little. That there's some little dots at the base of it, and that's some bleeding into the callus, which just means, since you don't have rheumatoid arthritis or diabetes or anything, generally that just means that this callus got really thick, and it bled a little bit way down underneath at the base. Nothing to worry about. Okay. So thank you for letting me video this for Callus Tuesday tomorrow. I just ran out of material this week, so that's awesome. All right, how's that feel?
Good.
You want me to do the other one on the other foot?
Way better.